What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds, where today we're finally going to talk about the accident I had the other day. That actually looks a little worse today than it did the other day. Damn, okay. Well, that's new. that just happened, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't be hauling a trailer until I get this thing inspected. I don't know. Anyway, here's the story, guys. As you can see, we got the trailer. I got to load up some things for the new property. The new house, we were building a new fence. We wanted to fence in about an acre of the land with a 6-foot cedar with steel posts. Well, you know, I read online somewhere that should cost around $6,800. That... We called the fence guy out, and he politely informed us that we were mistaken, and he said it's going to cost $17,700. Yeah, so I paid out of my own pocket $17 grand for a new fence to be erected out at the new property to cover in about an acre of land. Well, we're on the way home. And we had just picked up a new couch, a new chaser, and a new kitchen table. We picked all that up and we had it in the back of the truck, and the tailgate was open because all this stuff extended out. There was no trailer. Well, we're cruising down the highway, right? And it's nighttime. I'm doing above the minimum speed limit. Minimum speed limit is 45. I'm doing 55 because I do have a lot of furniture in the back that's wide open to the elements. So I'm in my truck, and I'm like this, and I'm just cruising down the road, having myself a merry time, when I see some headlights in my side mirror kind of catch my attention. Old school, round headlights. And I'm looking in my rearview mirror, and what I notice is that the car that's in my mirror is already almost to my bumper before I even had an opportunity to hit the accelerator pedal to try to move out of his way. We got hit pretty hard. Now, I know the damage doesn't look that bad, and I'm going to be honest with you, it's not that bad. But I'll also tell you this. What he hit me in, after doing some research, originally I thought it was a 77 Oldsmobile. Turns out it was more like a 73, maybe a 72. And I still haven't figured out if it was like a Delta 88. It wasn't a Cutlass. I think it was a Delta 88. I could be wrong. It had the 4 headlights. It had the split grills on each side of the center with the Oldsmobile symbol in the middle. But he hit my tailgate first, obviously. Tailgate was down. My new couch, this is brand new furniture, guys. We just bought brand new furniture. It was all hanging out the back of the truck. It was strapped in properly with my straps and everything. When he hit, it smashed the tailgate that all of my furniture was sitting on top of. And then he went all the way through the tailgate where he hit the bumper. Now, one of the things I noticed about the hit is if you look right there, there's where my frame rail is going to be. This is like the bumper attachment right here, the extension piece. That is not the frame rail, but the frame rail is right there. Okay, if you follow this, the main impact was the tailgate and the frame rail on this side. My bumper is tweaked. It's all bent out of shape over here. He also hit me right here as well. The tailgate I don't have on the truck. I ended up detaching it and pulling it off. It had smashed the tailgate. I'll show you the tailgate here. Right here, you can see the tailgate. All right, so it had smashed the tailgate so badly. Thankfully, the tailgate was open, I guess. If the tailgate had been closed, maybe there'd be more damage to the truck. I don't know. I can't pretend to know what would have, could have, should have happened. But, you know, what did happen is this right here. Okay, you can see the bumper is all out of whack here. You can see the difference over here. I don't think there's any structural damage. I don't think there's any damage to the frame or anything like that. I can tell you this though, this old truck, sorry, it's not old. This new truck, it wrecked the living crap out of his front end. I mean, it did. It tore the living hell out of his. And, you know, it was kind of nice. He hit me hard and he hit me fast, but it didn't really affect the truck at all. When he hit me, he went sliding across the highway. He lost control. His car went sideways across 2 lanes of traffic. He was sideways sliding across the highway. And I was like, whoa. So I do the right thing, you know, I pull over, expecting he's going to pull over with me. Well, he starts, I'll show you what happened. He kind of, after he regains control of his car that went sideways, he pulls off like he's going to get behind me. And I'm thinking, all right, dude's going to do the right thing. We're going to get out. We're going to talk about this. Next thing I know, he comes out from behind me and just floors it, man. And he takes off. I am stopped now on the side of the highway, stopped with my flashes on. He floors it. I was like, no way, man. So here's where I did the wrong thing. As he started passing me, when I realized he was running, I cut my truck wheels all the way out and I ran straight into him. Now, I didn't hit him, but I aimed the front of my truck straight at the side of his car. I was going to knock his ass off the road. That is the wrong thing to do. That was impulse. It was absolutely incorrect. Never, ever do something like that. All right. A hit and run is a felony in the state of Oklahoma. Okay. He fled the scene. Immediately, Jessica called 911 and I chased him. Yet again, something you shouldn't do. You shouldn't chase somebody, okay? After this whole experience, Jessica informed me, like, she was thankful I didn't get shot. She was thankful that the guy didn't do something. So I chased him down, and I think he realized pretty quickly he was not going to outrun this truck. I caught him. I was on his tail while I was on the phone with police, with the dispatch. Now, through all this, you think you would have got his number, right? His tag number. You'd think so. Yeah, that'd make perfect sense, wouldn't it? Guess what? I didn't. Nope. I was so just intent on catching him and so shook, I didn't think to get his tag number. I know it seems really stupid. Looking back at it, it really is, but I didn't get his tag number. Well, he pulled over. When he realized I wasn't going to let him go, he pulled over. I was on the phone with police. I got out of the truck and I ran over to him and I started yelling at him, why did he run? You know, I was like, why did you run? And he tried telling me he didn't run. He said, I didn't run, man. He said, my gas pedal stuck. My gas pedal was stuck. Now, this was for anybody watching that may be in the Oklahoma City area, this happened around Dale, Oklahoma. I was in Shawnee doing some shopping, and somewhere around Dale, Oklahoma on I-40, around exit 177, exit 178, westbound heading back to the city, this accident happened. Now, this guy is an African-American male. I'm going to assume he's in his about early 40s. He's a shorter guy, right about 5'10", somewhere around there, 5'9", 5'10". He had cornrows. And, you know, when we got out of the car and we actually started talking, he seemed like he was going to do the right thing. And I even believed for a minute, you know, maybe I believed that his gas pedal got stuck. The police said they were on their way. They had a unit that was almost to where we were. And the gentleman asked me, as he could hear me on the phone, he asked me, could we please move to a safer location? We had stopped on a bridge with a guardrail, and we had traffic right next to us. I agreed with him. It was a dangerous place to be. So I said, yeah, let's go ahead and move. I asked the dispatch, would it be okay if we moved off of this guardrail? Dispatch said, absolutely. Just let me know where you end up. Well, I pulled up, I don't know, maybe probably not even an eighth of a mile just to get off that bridge. And I'm sitting there, I saw him get in his car, and I saw his lights flickering. I don't know if his car was off, if he was trying to start his car. I don't know what the deal was, but I saw the headlights flicker. And I sat there, and a few minutes went by, and he never passed me, and his car was no longer behind me. I don't know where he went. He must have flipped around in the middle of the interstate. To do so, you'd have to drive through a ditch that's kind of like in the middle of the interstate. But he never came back. The police never found him, and I didn't get his tag number. And he left me holding the bag. Now, with that said, I know some of you are going to say, well, you know, Randy, you did scratch your own bumper. Yeah, I did. I guess that's a good excuse to replace it. But the fact that he fled tells me a couple things. You know, number one, it tells me what kind of person he is. If you're going to hit somebody and damage their property and leave the scene of an accident, you're an asshole. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. You're an asshole. You are. That's a horrible thing to do. Number two, you've either got a suspended license you're under the influence, you got something in your vehicle that shouldn't be in your vehicle, or you're not carrying insurance. Either one of those, or any combination of those, and again, it makes you even more of an asshole. You shouldn't be riding around, doing whatever you're doing without insurance, without a driver's license, intoxicated, or transporting something in your vehicle that you shouldn't be transporting. Obviously, I don't know what his reasons were for hitting me and running. I don't know how, even at nighttime, I don't know how you missed this truck. This is a very big, very tall truck. It's all white. It's very bright. It has bright LED lights. So how you didn't see me, I don't know. But obviously he missed the "don't tread on me" tag, and he tread on me. He did. He actually plowed right through me. I almost wish I'd had my knee breaker on. I take that off. If I'm not going to be hauling something, I always take that off because I don't want people to be walking in, shin breaker, knee breaker. I do take it off. But for that instance, I kind of wish I'd left it on. But if you see a light blue color, it's a medium dark blue or maybe even a purple colored early 70s Oldsmobile, the front end is crushed in the center pretty good. Where the grills are and everything, and he's got a big scrape over his hood. I saw that too when I walked up to his car. On the top of his hood, right about here, all the way over. I mean, it's a big scrape where he ran his hood under my tailgate. There's my paint, my white paint, all over the hood of his Oldsmobile. Hi, Roxy. Hi, sweetheart. She wants to come and be part of it. Yes, you would have took care of it, wouldn't you, baby? But anyway, if you're in the Oklahoma City area and you happen to see him, or the car, as I said, the accident happened somewhere around Dale, Oklahoma, and he was headed towards Oklahoma City. If you happen to know somebody, or you see the car, do me a favor, get his tag number for me. Maybe see if you could take a picture of the hood or something. Just anything you could give would be really helpful. But obviously, don't put yourself in any danger trying to help me, okay? Don't do that. Don't put yourself in any danger at all. But if you just happen to catch the car, the tag, or a location where it's at, or you may know the guy, hit me up, man. autoauctionrebuilds@gmail.com. So what about the furniture? Did the furniture survive? Believe it or not, it did. It did. I don't see any damage in here where the tailgate was attached. I don't see any damage down here. Now, of course, this is all pending insurance. I've already filed an insurance claim. We don't have to have uninsured motorists in Oklahoma. You don't have to have that, guys. I don't have uninsured motorists. It's part of your policy. If somebody hits you in a hit and run, it's not my fault. My insurance rates will not go up, and my insurance company will repair the damage. So all of this should be taken care of. I don't think it's going to be totaled. I don't think we have to worry about that. The only thing that really sucks about it is I was literally getting rid of this truck probably today. Today for me is, it's Tuesday. It is Tuesday. And I was taking this truck to David Stanley. I've actually got my new truck already picked out. You guys are... Anyway, we'll talk about that later. I'm getting rid of my $88,000 Ram 2500, or I was. I can't get rid of it right now because it's got to go through insurance to get fixed. But I was getting ready to trade this $88,000 truck in on a $38,000 truck. There's some discounts going on at the Dodge dealership right now, the Ram dealership. And I was basically going to take this truck and cut my bill from $88,000 down to around $38,000. That way my payments would drop considerably. My debt to income ratio would also drop with it, which is a very good thing. Now, instead of trading the truck in, and the truck is going to be out of commission for a while, you know how it's going to be trying to get parts. I'm sure it's going to be a month or 2 or 3. That leaves me trying to figure out what I'm going to do about a pickup truck in the meantime. So I decided I'm going to go ahead and take my Hellcat down there today, and I'm going to probably trade the Hellcat in on a 21 or a 22 Ram 1500 with the Hemi. 2-wheel drive, just a basic work truck, literally a work truck, something that I don't really care that much about getting a scratch or a ding. There is no reason to have a truck this expensive being used as a work truck. There's just not. It's a waste of money. And I think I'm just going to go trade the Hellcat in today on that. When this is done, I'll take this back to the dealership and I'll probably just sell it to them. I'll pay off the remaining balance, you know, the negative equity, whatever that's going to be, and I will just sell this to them and we will be done with it. But yeah, stay tuned. There should be a new video very soon. We just got the Tesla, and now we're going to go tonight and go pick up a, hopefully, cross your fingers, we're going to go pick up a 21 or 22 Ram 1500. There's the story. You guys have been asking, like, what happened? Did I file an insurance claim? There you go. Did the furniture survive? That was a big question. A lot of you had some questions about did the furniture survive? And it did, man. It did. In the back here, we are loaded up. We got all kinds of stuff for the new house, man. We got new ceiling fans. Yeah, believe it or not, the house, we cheaped out on a few things to save money because we can do it ourselves. And I'm probably not going to video any of this, guys, but this... I think this is like a $120 ceiling fan. We bought 3 of them. I'm going to go ahead and install those. We got curtain rods. We got shower curtain poles. We've actually got quite a bit. We got quite a bit, which means there's a lot of work to do. So yeah, stay tuned. We should be moving into the house very soon. We should. Well, I would guess sometime early December. We'll probably be fully moved in. We're really just waiting on the internet. Appliances come tomorrow. We had to order a new fridge, new washer, dryer, new pedestals, all of that stuff, because the house did not come with any appliances. So one of the other questions I've been getting a lot lately is what I'm going to do with this place. I'm really leaning towards selling it. I really am. I know for a fact I could get 80 out of this place all day, every day, no issues. I really think I could probably pull 100 out of it. I think so. I think I could pull 100 out of it. So we're getting the new house is going to have the new fence, privacy fence all the way around, about an acre section of land. And then my goal is to build a shop out there as well. Probably not one this big though. I know you're probably thinking, well, you're going to want to go bigger. Actually, no. This is a nice shop, but I think I'm going to cut it down to something a little bit smaller, a little more consolidated. Cheaper is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say cheap. Okay, cheap. I am cheap. I'm being very cheap. Then I think I'm going to sell this place. And what I do with the money, I don't know. I'll probably put some of it into the house as far as paying it off. I'll probably build a shop. Or I may not sell this place at all. I really don't know. I don't come out here anymore, and having to maintain the house and the yard and everything is just, it's a bit much when my plate's already, as you can see, my plate is pretty full. I eat well. Yeah, there's just a lot going on for me to have to come out here routinely and take care of this place. So I probably will end up selling it and move AR headquarters to the new property. I don't know. That's still up in the air, but that's where we're at. You are caught up. So do me a favor, guys. If you enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down button. If we get the new truck tonight, I'll be sure to do a video so you can see it. And I think I'm making a good decision I'm going to get rid of about $100,000 in debt, guys. This truck is $88,000. The Hellcat is, it's about the same, 86, 88, something like that. High 80,000s for the Hellcat, high 80,000s for the truck. And you got to think, if I just get rid of those 2 things, right? We're talking $170,000, almost 180, between $170,000 and $180,000 in debt on these 2 vehicles. And then you transfer that to the Tesla, which I only owe $43,000 on, and then the new truck, which is $38,000. What is that? Right around 80 grand? Right around $80,000 compared to, I mean, basically what we're doing is we're taking $180,000 and we're knocking 100 grand off of it. That's huge. That's huge, especially when you just took on a $212,000 mortgage. So I think it's the right thing to do. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay safe out there. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.